Okay, so ever get that feeling? Like freedom is always just over there and you need more money, more stuff to finally grab it.
Yeah, that constant chase. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into something totally different. Extreme minimalism.
Right. This idea of actually wanting less to get more freedom, it sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it?
It really does. But we're looking at people who, basically fit their life in a backpack. They live on incredibly little each month, but they're still out there experiencing the world.
Exactly. It's not just about being frugal, is it? It's like they're um, actively using simplicity. Like it's a tool, a strategy.
They weaponize simplicity, as one source put it. It really flips the script on wealth and what freedom actually means. So let's get into what this life actually looks like day to day.
Okay, so picture this. No car payment, no fixed rent, or maybe like super low rent using Airbnb, long stays, or crashing with friends.
Exactly. Or house sitting, things like that. And
Yeah.
their spending is, well, it's very intentional. It's all about experiences, travel, learning, not piling up possessions.
Yeah, and there's this deliberate rejection of status symbols, like the fancy car, the big house. That's not the goal at all.
No, the goal is the freedom from needing those things. That's the real value they're chasing.
Which, okay, leads to the financials. This is where it gets kind of wild. They might live on only, what, 10 or 20% of what most people spend.
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark. Which means, obviously, they're saving the other 80 or 90%. A huge amount.
But they don't just sit on it, right?
Yeah, definitely not. What we're seeing is they actively invest it. Things like simple index funds, maybe getting into rental properties, or even starting online businesses, dividend stocks too. It's about making that saved cash work for them.
Right. So, like, if someone earns maybe $3,000 a month, which isn't a huge amount these days,
Sure.
but they manage to live on, say, $700, they're investing $2,300 every single month.
Exactly. And one analysis we saw suggested that doing that consistently, you could potentially hit financial independence, like have enough invested to live off the returns
Yeah.
in maybe 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
That's incredible compared to the standard path.
It really is. And you contrast that with, the average person maybe earning $5,000, but somehow spending $5,500.
Oof. Yeah.
They get trapped. One source called it a luxury cage, constantly needing the next thing, often going into debt just to keep up appearances.
So the core of this is really a mindset shift, isn't it? It's not about earning more. It's about needing less.
Precisely. That's where the real freedom comes from, according to these minimalists. Redefining wealth. It's not just money. It's peace of mind, control over your time.
Autonomy.
Autonomy, exactly. And having money that isn't already spoken for. Uncommitted funds.
Okay, this is really compelling.
Yeah.
For someone listening, maybe feeling intrigued, what are some, like, practical first steps they could even consider?
Well, the sources suggest a few things. You could think about downsizing your living space. Could you live somewhere smaller, cheaper?
Or even explore maybe nomadic living, even just for a bit.
Yeah, trying it out. Or instead of a typical 2-week vacation, what about slow travel? Spending a month or two somewhere with a much lower cost of living.
That makes sense. What else?
Maybe try a no new purchases challenge for a month or two. See what you really need. Cancel subscriptions you don't use.
Oh yeah, the subscriptions add up.
They really do. And then, crucially, make it a priority to invest every spare dollar you free up.
Because the point isn't to be poor, right? It's the opposite.
Exactly. It's about designing a rich life on your terms. It's choosing clarity and, well, cash over clutter and chaos.
Oh.
Intentionally crafting your life.
Yeah, clarity over chaos. I like that.
So wrapping up, in this world telling us constantly to buy more, consume more, maybe the most strategic, the most powerful thing you can do is choose to need less.
It really makes you think. So maybe the final thought for you listening is this. How different would your life actually look? How would it feel if you seriously slashed what you think you need to live?